What's up, guys? Back in the series, Sabrina Teenage Witch, Season 4, Episode 6, The Phantom Menace. Okay, this is a Halloween episode. And this episode starts off with, not again. This episode starts off with Sam the cat, he comes out of the crypt, and he comes out of the crypt, and he's like, this is a very spooky episode. Not actually spooky, but this episode, which is a Halloween episode. So, after the intro, we we see we see we see Harvey, and he's like, "Hey, Sabrina, me and Brad are gonna do, me and Brad are gonna hang out." But she's like, sorry, me and Dreamer are gonna, look for jobs. And yeah, so then we see Hilda and Zelda. And basically Hilda and Zelda are, trying to, make things scary, but things, are not scary. So they attempt to bring Edgar Allan Poe back using that, time machine clock that they got. And yeah. So Sabrina and Dreamer are, Sabrina and Dreamer. Sabrina and Dreamer are, walking, and Dreamer's like, hey, why don't you, and Sabrina's like, oh, this feels good. One day when we're out of high school, we're gonna go to college, and we're gonna, hang here with all the college kids, and feel on this bed, feel on this couch, and all that stuff. So Sabrina, is like, yeah, and Dreamer's like, yeah. So Dreamer's like, hey, maybe you should get a job as a coffee person, and then we meet this guy named Josh, and Sabrina's like, oh, Josh, and and Josh is like, hey, do you have any experience doing coffee? And she's like, no. And he takes her to the steps of don't scream when don't scream, don't see you when you see this, when you see a gross thing. And she kind of makes an error in this episode by saying, oh yeah, she's not her vice principal in his boxer shorts, but by this point, if she's referencing Principal Kraft, wouldn't have he been her principal? Yes. So saying this whole vice principal, seeing her vice principal thing in his boxer shorts, kind of is an error or a mistake that the writers must not realize was a mistake until after the episode aired, and it was too late by the time the episode aired back in the 90s, because yeah, but it's an error, but it's a mistake then. But anyway, so Serena's just when Zelda's voice said, you can't run away from Halloween and all that stuff. So then door comes out. Then we see inside a sewer, and then boom, a hand comes through, and basically a bunch of zombies appear, and basically yeah. So Edgar Allan Poe is still reading his book. He's at page 17. And basically, they're like, Mr. And Hilda and Zelda are like, Mr. Poe, your book is kind of dull, and we want something scary, because it's Halloween. And he's like, I wrote something scary in a very long time. So So yeah. So that's when Dreamer comes and basically Dreamer shows up and then a bunch of zombies come in and then the zombies just start and they think they're about to get like eaten, but then the zombies like play a device and Dreamer's like, I think they're just here to like party and party. They're here to party. Da-na-na-na-na. Party. They're here to party. Yeah, they're here to party. And basically, yeah, they're here to party and Sabrina calls Sam the cat to like help her, but he's like, yeah, something about a graveyard and the book and his book, and basically she just hangs up because he's starting saying a bunch of boring stuff that doesn't like relate to her like problem, and yeah, and then they will do the have zombies go back, and Josh shows up and Josh like show and Harvey's like TP toilet papering everything, and then she's like, hey Brad, what's going? And Brad's like, and Brad, and Serena later confesses to Dreamer that she might that Dreamer says that Brad's Josh is a nice guy, and Serena's like, but I might have a crush on him, and basically that wraps up this episode. Okay, this episode was a really good one. I really enjoyed this Halloween episode. Yeah, now they're introducing Sabrina having another love interest into the mix. Like we didn't have that in season 3 with the Dashel and Harvey. Now we have another love triangle between Sabrina, Josh, and Harvey. Yeah, we have another love triangle basically, and yeah, basically another love triangle. And I like Sabrina and Harvey, but I hope they don't break up. And if they do, maybe Serena will get with other guys. But I don't know. But I hope they don't break up this season. Don't. Maybe later down the line, cause Sabrina. But yeah, don't break up, Harvey and Serena. We love you. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how this love story is gonna do. But I hope you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next Sabrina Teenage Witch.